6 p.m., some heard 6:30 p.m. It seems like everyone is here, but I want to verify among the audience members that is anyone here waiting for another family member to show up? Any objections to starting the evening right now? All right, we're going to do that anyway. Thank you. So good evening and welcome to the Quill Awards. I'm Mr. Herman, principal at the high school. Tonight we recognize students who not only developed exceptional skills in their respective fields, but who have also demonstrated the courage to express ideas, the discipline to refine their craft, and the vision to see possibilities where others may not. Whether through a compelling piece of artwork, a thoughtful business plan, or a powerful written story, each of you has found a way to make your voice heard, and that's something truly worth celebrating. These disciplines may seem different on the surface, but they share a common thread. They shape how we understand and engage with the world. Artists challenge us to see differently. Business leaders turn ideas into actions. And journalists bring truth and perspective to light. Tonight's honorees embody these ideals, and in doing so, they remind us the future is in capable and inspired hands. Congratulations to all of our award recipients. Your hard work and passion will set you apart, and we look forward to seeing the impact you'll make in the years ahead. With that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Annie Cullen.
I'm a little tall. Oh, here we go. Welcome, everybody. I'm Dr. Annie Cullen. I am one of our high school art teachers here, and just good evening, students, families, colleagues, and honored guests. It's with immense pride and gratitude that I welcome all of you to this year's National Art Honor Society induction ceremony. Tonight we gather to celebrate a group on the stage of extraordinary students who have not only demonstrated remarkable artistic talents, but who also embody the core pillars of the National Art Honor Society, which are character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Art is a bridge to all other subjects in schools. I think we can all agree that when we hear music, it hits us in a certain way. We see visuals, we see art, and we feel something in our hearts. I feel strongly that through viewing art and music, it's a bridge to all other subjects in school. History can be learned through viewing the art and the music that's created at the time. Math is a universal language, and there are patterns and repetition found in both. And science just discovered that the moon is in fact more like a prism and is covered in luminous color schemes. Art making is what is meant to be human, and it's to leave your mark in the world, and that is what our students do. The requirements for students achieving recognition into the Art Honor Society was to have a 95% or higher in their art courses, and to complete a minimum of 8 community service hours during the school year in art-related capacities. Students have taken what they've learned here and they've shared it in concrete ways. They created biodegradable clay flowers and placed them outside the high school and around the middle school in the community to beautify and uplift through installation art. We did our annual monster drawings in collaboration with Andrew Mayer Elementary School kindergartners, which are on display in the hallway right now adjacent to where we are. If you go down this hallway, you'll start to see them. And they'll be here on display tomorrow night for our high school art show from 6 to 9 p.m. We created hand-drawn holiday cards that were then mass-produced and printed. We volunteered face painting at our different events throughout the school year, like Trunk or Treat and our holiday craft show. And we helped host the Crafts and Clubs event in the spring, and we had a wheel throwing with clay that lots of children in the community were able to experience. That's service through art. That's how art becomes a tool for compassion, healing, and connection in the community. To our inductees, as all of you accept your certificates tonight, remember that you're not only being honored for what you've accomplished, but you're being charged with what comes next by leading by example, showing resilience when challenges arise, and with continuing to serve your communities with compassion and making the world more beautiful and a whole place to be. Our National Art Honor Society co-presidents are Mariana Ferrante and Veronica Tucci. They're both seniors this year. They're both going to give their own unique perspectives in a speech to you about their time in the art program and their unique perspectives on art. Thank you.
Hello everyone. About a month ago, I was painting when Dr. Cullen approached me and said, Mariana, I've met very few artists who work like you. If I could describe your art making process in one word, it would be overzealous. The dictionary definition of overzealous is showing too much energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or objective. When I make art, I usually go into it without much planning, but with a lot of heart. I make decisions on the fly because that's how I like to work. What Dr. Cullen said stuck with me because I know so many people who don't make art the way I do. A lot of my friends' art making isn't overzealous. Some people plan every single detail to a T, and others are more like me and they just go for it. All of our art is good, but we have different ways of getting there. It's a lot like life in a way when we make art. We all go about it in different ways. We make mistakes, things don't always go as planned, but in the end we always make something true to ourselves. All of our paths in life are unique, the way we interpret things is unique, and that's the beauty of it. Everything we do is so personal. But people crave community in life and in art, which is why we have things like NAHS. For the overzealous artists, the planned artists, the thoughtful artists, and everyone in between, NAHS is an opportunity to give back by doing something we all love, and it is something that brings us together. NAHS has taught me how to lead, how to make connections, and how to share my art in ways that make a difference to others. But there are so many communities outside of art that have the same impact. Being in yearbook taught me how to work with different groups of people and personalities and skill sets to reach a common goal. Being in music taught me how to blend and communicate with others without words. Being in theater introduced me to lifelong friends and helped get me out of my shell. Every single community I've been a part of has helped me become who I am. For that reason, I encourage everyone to go and find people to connect with. Through friendships and communities, I've found not only people I can rely on, but also people who have similar passions as I do. The people around me have helped to make me better and given me a deeper love for the things I do. I am still an overzealous artist, but I surround myself with people who make art with me despite that and don't try to change it. They are able to help me be better without changing who I am or my art making process. For the overzealous people, the planned people, the thoughtful people, artists or not, everyone has a way of life. Find a community that lifts you up and helps you make something true to yourself. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am also president of the National Art Honor Society. I spent a long time feeling lost, not knowing exactly how to write the speech, but each time I tried to start it, I came back to the same beginning, my puzzles. In 11th grade, I joined the junior year-long art class called Advanced Portfolio Prep. The first project we do is make a cover design for our visual journal that we then fill with art we do throughout the year. Our theme was Appreciate Loud Expression. And at the time, I felt suffocated between wanting to express myself and like I couldn't out of the fear of being known. I got inspiration from a song, and the song was about changing yourself and cutting yourself into little pieces to make yourself more digestible to the people around you. I included puzzle pieces into my visual journal, using music as the bridge between the part of myself that felt hidden and the one that I presented. Throughout high school, I've had varied interests, but art has always been the foundation. Poetry, journalism, film, music, theater, all these parts of myself, these passions have allowed me to grow as a person. I started to see art as much more than just paint on paper. Art is life. It is people's voices, their laughs, their expressions, and the way they dress. It's nature. It's the way the clouds look during sunrise on the way to school, and it is by my house. It is the way humans communicate through words and images. Art serves as a conveyor of emotions and stories, and art became not just creation, but connection. National Art Honor Society strives to connect through art. Through our community service, we often get to see children and interact with them. We we get to do face painting and other fun crafts, and we get to give these children a positive experience with art. That in itself is so important and impactful, and we are always trying to find ways to do more. However, in my opinion, the best thing we do is have fun. I've never had a bad time at an event for NHS. Even when we're set up at an event and it has a low turnout, it's because of the people in this club and the friends I've made that I always have a great time. NHS has taught me the importance of having a positive lookout. To circle back to the beginning, puzzles are still a frequent element of my art. Most recently in my senior role, however, I now have a more positive outlook on what was originally something fairly negative. I realized in that time I consider my life to be a puzzle. Each person that enters it, each passion I throw myself into, and every book I've read and cried over, and all the struggles I've encountered, is all part of a puzzle of who I am. It's a puzzle I know that I will never finish because I believe that discovering yourself is a lifelong journey, one that I want to continue through my art. What I ask of the people behind me, my classmates and my friends, is not to lose sight of the stories you've written or the art you've created. Whether you're continuing on a career path that includes art or one that doesn't, keep it, treasure it, and don't lose the passion you have for creation.
Okay, I would now like to present cords for seniors who are graduating from being a National Art Honor Society and certificates to our members. Mariana Carnante. Veronica Tucci. Gray Brownhill. Ren Ayrton. Cecilia Beeler. Carly Cortez. Julia Dybowski. Sarah Gorab. Sophia Glover. Kyra Graham. Ryan Lamont. Lydia Schlegel. And then I would like to announce students who are not able to attend tonight, but who also would be getting certificates and cords. We have Erin Sonnen, Lucidia Bowman, Jeriel Weir, Sophie Touche, Janelle Burnett, and Luciano Legg. I would like to introduce the presentation of Quill and Scroll Society Awards by Mrs. Sanaki.
Thank you, Dr. Cullen. I do want to apologize once again about the timing issue. I will take full credit for that. I don't know what happened, but blame me. I want to start by talking about the next portion of our initiation and recognizing the members of our second very specialized and prestigious honor society, and that is Quill and Scroll. Celebrating 100 years of organization, Quill and Scroll International Honorary Society of High School Journalists excuse me, was organized on April 10, 1926 at the University of Iowa by renowned pollster George H. Gallup and a group of just 19 high school advisors for the purpose of encouraging and recognizing individual students in journalism and scholastic publication. Since its founding, school chapters have been granted to more than 15,000 high schools in all 50 states in the District of Columbia, as well as 37 foreign countries. Fleetwood holds one of the earliest Pennsylvania Quill and Scroll Scout charters, being a recognized chapter since 1937. There is, in fact, a membership pin in the Historical Society on Arch Street, if you ever get to go there. This provides our journalists with more opportunities to help them pursue their potential in the world of journalism and further education. They can receive scholarship money toward college expenses, enter critiques of their work, and receive regular communications on journalism and media through our chapter resources. To become a lifetime member under the Fleetwood Charter, a student must meet 5 specific criteria. They must be a junior or senior classification in good standing. They must be scholarly in the upper 1/3 of their graduating class. They must do superior work in their chosen high school form of journalism this school year, and they must be recommended by the advisor of that publication. Once all of those things happen, they then have to be approved by the Quill and Scroll Executive Director. The students recognized tonight have all met those criteria. Our chapter and our teachers hold membership in any honor society, but specifically these two, as a representation of the highest form of media as well as journalistic achievements. Each journalism teacher this evening will recognize their respective students. Each member will receive a pin if they are brand new, and seniors will also be recognized this evening with a navy and blue cord to be worn at graduation as a symbol of their membership to the society. Our returning senior member will also receive a certificate of achievement for being recognized by the society for a second year. Please come to the podium as we call your names. I have the pleasure of advising 2 forms of journalism. I'm the advisor for the Paul Prep magazine, as well as the Tiger Tail yearbook. And the first young man that I'd like to recognize is also a member of our Tiger Times newspaper, and that is Xavier Gibson. Another senior member of yearbook is our senior editor, Mariana Carnante. I have 3 junior members, but only one of them is here tonight. My treasurer for yearbook, Michaela Morales. The other 2 members of the yearbook staff that will also be getting their pins tomorrow are our student life editor, Avery Max, and our athletics editor, Skyla Bear. I'd like to introduce Mr. Sean Gaston to give his words.
Thank you. I am Mr. Sean Gaston, and I am ending my 19th year here as the advisor of Tiger TV News. I co-teach this class with Mr. Kirby Barnett, who is our school librarian. Tonight I'm going to be recognizing 2 new students into Quill and Scroll, and recognizing 1 returning senior. Would Emily Maux, Drayton Ford here, and Olivia Walker please come forward. Emily and Drayton will be receiving pins. I'll give Drayton his pins 1 on the class. And Olivia will be getting a cord to wear at graduation. If I can get it off this microphone. And a certificate. And over to Mr. Zachary Howard. The advisor for the Tiger Times School newspaper here at Fleetwood, and I'm introducing 1 new student to Quill and Scroll this evening, just so that he gets the credit that he deserves. I also want to remind that Mr. Xavier Gibson is also one of my fine Quill and Scroll reporters that I've got in the Tiger Times. But the individual who I'm introducing today is Mr. Daynard Arteath. Present the award for the Tiger Times newspaper as well. I don't believe that the gentleman who's receiving it could be here this evening, so I'll talk a little bit about him and then accept it on his behalf. Tonight, I recognize Mr. Jonathan Lotto for his contributions to the school newspaper. This year was sort of a rebuilding year for us at the school newspaper. After several years of diminishing enrollment and 1 year where the journalism course didn't get to run at all, I was blessed with 10 stellar reporters, all with an array of differing interests. Even more commendably, 4 of those members were joining me from my AP Language and Composition course, which is the most intensive and advanced writing course offered here at Fleetwood. It was pretty obvious this year was going to be a good one for the Tiger Times. Jonathan Lotto was one of those AP students who hit the ground running in the newsroom. With a fondness for geography that I didn't expect, Lotto addressed some of the most important issues plaguing the world today. An article on the Sudanese Civil War, as well as a follow-up to that article, a piece on revolutionary new Japanese energy technology, even the recent shooting at the White House press correspondence dinner. Of course, he also was diverse enough as an academic to cover the 6-7 craze, as well as hard-hitting news on the Evan Berger meme. His writing has consistently been insightful and professional. His focus during our class periods has been unparalleled. And if he makes the mistake of graduating next month, the Tiger Times will be a lesser publication for it. Thank you very much for your hard work, Jonathan, and your brilliant contributions this year. This and all of the other innumerable assets you brought to our publication, I'd like to present you with the Tiger Times Recognition Award, which I will be accepting on his behalf. So, without further ado, I will turn things back over to Mr. Gaston. Thank you, Mr. Howard. "You had me at hello" is one of the most iconic lines ever spoken on film.
It was said by Renee Zellweger to Tom Cruise in the 1996 film, anybody?
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire, you got it. And it became almost immediately a pop culture staple ever since. Would Olivia Walker please come forward? When I met Olivia her freshman year in the Introduction to TV Media, it didn't take me long to realize that she would be a great addition to our TV media program. But I knew that she was going to need some convincing to take that course. It's a year-long course, a ton of dedication, but she was going to be a perfect asset to the program, so just needed to convince her. She disappeared from the TV media radar her sophomore year, but took some of my other courses, so she was around. And Mr. Barnett and I were plotting behind the scenes to figure out a way to convince her to take TV media her junior year. It wasn't until Mr. Barnett and I discovered that Olivia was editing on her own for fun at home, paying for Adobe Premiere. In TV media, our students have access to the entire Adobe suite for free, and they just need to use their high school email and address in order to log into the program. That was our in. That's what ultimately convinced her. It wasn't until the end of her junior year, sitting in TV media, when the three of us were reflecting on how far she had come in the program from her freshman year to the end of her junior year, when Olivia looked at us and she said, "You had me at free Adobe Premiere." Please help me congratulate Olivia Walker, this year's Tiger Paw Award winner. Congratulations. And now I will turn things back over to Mrs. Todd.
Thank you, Sean. I'm not nearly as wordy as the gentleman, and I also have a lot more kids to recognize, but please know that even though I'm not very well spoken, that they are all amazing kids, and if they belong to you, thank you for sharing them. I have the pleasure of recognizing a number of kiddos who have been participating in the Paw Print magazine with me. All three of these seniors have done it for 2 years. The last 2 years have been club-based, which means they do not have a class, and it means that they have to bust their butts on their own time to be able to get even one edition out. This year has been kind of rough, because they're all seniors and we've lived through some crazy stuff. But we do have an edition that is due to come out any minute, so keep your eyes peeled. I'd like to recognize the 3 members of our staff. And I have just a little token for them to take with them. Veronica Tucci. Kiana Dorson, who cannot be here with us tonight, and Xavier Gibson. I do want to say one thing about Xavier. I kind of wrote him in last year, halfway through the second semester, and he stayed for the long haul, and you can tell he kind of has a love for journalism since he's involved in like everything. But he is one of the driving forces to the reason that we've been able to get the edition that we currently have out. So I do want to make a special point of thank you. Okay. So now onto the yearbook kiddos. These kiddos work super hard, and if you have a yearbook kid in your house, you know that they're probably always talking about writing and photography and all the 8,001 things that they have to do. And we produce a 160-page full-color yearbook each year from first day of school all the way through graduation. So these children, they're not children, not at all. These young adults will be working up until June 8th, which is the Monday after graduation, to get the addition completed so that it will be ready for delivery in August. This group has committed their entire year to photography, writing, editing, the most widely viewed publication in the school and in our community. The following members will each receive a special gift from me, as well as their staff teacher t-shirt, which, much to Lily's chagrin, is not yet ready. I think she's asked me every day this week. A couple of us are not here tonight because we are also very busy kids and we have other commitments like work and sports and other activities, so not everyone will be getting it this evening, but we'll definitely get it tomorrow, first period. Our athletic director is Skylar Bear. She is not here tonight because she's on a job interview. One of our very dedicated staff members and a fantastic photographer is Brady Bergen, who is not here tonight because he's working. Another one of our editors, photo editor, is Kaylee Chiricata. She is also not here. Our copy editor and the young lady who sees every piece of writing in the yearbook is Sarah Garral. Another one of our senior staff members who cannot be here with us tonight is Jeriel Guerrier. Our secretary is London Johns. Our treasurer is Michaela Morales. Our student life editor, who I think is supposed to be at the Reading Philly Stadium if they're playing tonight, is Avery Mouse. Our academics and people editor is Georgina Paulino. Our junior president is Lily Shadler. Our senior president is Xavier Gibson. And lastly, our head editor is Mariana Carnante. Mariana is not just receiving the yearbook gift tonight. She will also be receiving the Kylie Stewart Yearbook and Quill Scholarship. Kylie was a legacy yearbook student and a Quill inductee who passed away suddenly in the summer of 2016. Legacy to me means that one or more set of siblings has come through the yearbook classroom. In her case, I had 3 of her 4 siblings. Kylie was confident, caring, mature, helpful, and willing to give up her time to others. This young lady, reflects the things that Kylie gave to our world. Mariana has spent many hours going through photographs, proofs, edits, working with the staff, designing, editing, redesigning, and just generally working with every single person in the room. I've lost my place. This is usually the part where I cry a little. Thank you for being such a dedicated student to your role and to caring for the staff in the way that you have all year. To all of you who've been involved in all of the things that we're talking about this evening, congratulations. Cherish all of these memories that you've made. And to my staff, thank you so, so much. Yep.
start off our business awards.
Good evening, everyone. It is truly an honor to welcome students, families, and staff as the following students are being inducted into National Business Honor Society. Before I call their names out, I just want to let you know how they were selected. All the senior students attended our state leadership conference where they competed at the state level. Julia participated, who will be also inducted. She's a junior. She participated at the regional level. So what they have to do is they have to have at least a 95% average. They have to take at least 2 business classes, and they have to be a member of FBLA. So I'm going to call up all the students who will be receiving this honor. They were recognized at our state conference where they received their pin and certificate, and tonight the seniors will receive their cords. And Julia is being inducted, but she will receive her cord next year when she's ready to graduate. So as I call your name, please step to the front of the stage, and then I'll give you your cords. So it's Julia Bruno, Ryan Schaefer, Sarah Snyder, and Ella Yaus. So this evening is about recognizing not only academic achievement, but also leadership, integrity, and a commitment to excellence in business education. As Warren Buffett once said, someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Tonight we celebrate the seeds you have already planted through your hard work and dedication. To our inductees, congratulations. Your commitment, especially through your involvement with FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, has brought you to this moment. You've already begun developing the skills that will shape your futures: leadership, professionalism, communication, and critical thinking. Business is just not about just your profits or careers. It's about innovation, collaboration, and making a difference. Whether you pursue entrepreneurship, finance, marketing, or another path, the foundation you've built through your coursework and Future Business Leaders of America will serve you well. To our families and teachers, thank you for the support and encouragement you've provided. Your guidance has helped these students reach their achievement. And to our inductees, this recognition is well-deserved, but more importantly, it marks the beginning of even greater opportunities ahead. We are proud of you and excited to see the impact you will make. Congratulations, and once again, welcome to National Business Honor Society. I'm going to now distribute your cords. So as I distribute the cords, they are blue and gold, the official colors of FBLA. Blue represents trustworthiness, integrity, and professionalism. And those are definitely our qualities for strong leaders and ethical business practices. Gold symbolizes success, achievement, and high standards, reflecting the excellence FBLA members strive for in their academic and career pursuits. Together, the colors reflect FBLA's mission of preparing students to become confident, capable, and principled business leaders. So, congratulations, and I'm going to present you with your cord. This is only my second year as their advisor, and as much as I taught them, I feel like they taught me also. And some of them I had in 7th grade, and now they're seniors, and it's going to be a glorious but tearful moment. So thank you to all of you. Congratulations. So Ella, come up here. So I think Mrs. Sanaki said a lot about Kylie Sword, and I couldn't say anything more than what she said, other than she embodied everything that she did, especially FBLA as well as her clubs with Mrs. Sanaki. So I do get a little choked up, but so it's my honor to present Ella with the Kylie Sword Scholarship. It's to a student who clearly reflects the spirit and character of this award. Kylie was remembered as someone who led with kindness, worked with determination, and made a lasting impact on those around her. In so many ways, Ella embodies those same qualities. Over the past 2 years, Ella has served as president of FBLA. Her leadership has been nothing short of exceptional. She has not only guided and supported her fellow members, but she led by example, showing dedication, responsibility, and a genuine passion for helping others succeed. On a personal note, Ella has been an incredible support to me as well. I'd always ask her, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? And she taught me, as much as I taught her, she taught me probably 20 times more. Her willingness to step up, take initiative, and go above and beyond has made a tremendous difference. She is someone I have been able to rely on, and that speaks volumes about her character. Ella leads with both strength and kindness, a combination that is truly special and exactly what this scholarship was created to honor. Ella, congratulations on receiving the Kylie Sword Scholarship. This recognition is so well deserved, and I have no doubt that you will continue to make a positive impact wherever your future takes you. And you better visit. Congratulations. Ryan, you're next. So, Ryan is being presented with a $500 scholarship through Sunshine State Farm. So, and she's here with us, so thank you for coming tonight. Ryan completed his, or still doing his internship at Sunshine State Farm. And he just embraced this. I only met Ryan last year as a student, and I've had him for a couple classes. He joined FBLA for the first time this year, and he placed 10th in the state, which is beyond what I ever can expect from students. And I'm so proud of what you did. And it was what, investment and risk management and investment. That's insurance and risk management. So that's a tough topic. That's definitely a tough topic. And even when you looked at the scores, it showed how tough the test was. So for him to receive that honor, it's a tremendous honor. So I've had the opportunity to have Ryan as a student. He's someone who stands out, not just for his academic success, but for the kind of person he actually is. He consistently excels in the classroom, always putting forth his best effort, but what makes him even more special is how he treats others. He is kind, respectful, and always willing to lend a hand to his peers. Just a quick story, in my accounting class, we have a couple freshmen. Ryan, the first day of school, welcomed them, talked to them, one of them about golf, but he welcomed them into the classroom, and he just became a true leader. During his internship at State Farm Insurance with Sunshine Newton, Ryan continued to impress. He far exceeded expectations, fully embracing the experience and showing a genuine desire to learn and grow with the business. His commitment, professionalism, and natural leadership were evident every step of the way. This fall, Ryan will attend Shippensburg University to pursue a degree in business, and he has decided to include insurance in his studies. I've been told, is that true? I have no doubt that he will continue to thrive. Ryan represents exactly the kind of student and future leader we hope to support. Someone who works hard, leads by example, and makes a positive impact on those around him. Ryan, congratulations on this well-deserved scholarship. Thank you, Sunshine, for sponsoring this first-time scholarship, which she has informed me that she will continue to offer to Fleetwood students. Her business isn't even in our district, and she's so willing to give to our district, so I really appreciate that. And we're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what your future holds. Sunshine and I are extremely proud of you, so congratulations. She has her envelope. Awards for Ms. Heiser.
Thank you again. Ms. Heiser was unable to join us this evening, so unfortunately you gotta listen to me read it again. All right, somebody else chiming in. The DECA Emerging Leader Honor Award recognizes outstanding high school seniors pursuing studies in marketing, finance, hospitality, or management. Recipients demonstrate a strong commitment to academic excellence, community involvement, professional responsibility, and leadership through active participation in DECA. To be eligible, students must maintain a minimum GPA of 3.2 over the past 7 semesters and be active DECA members. Additionally, candidates are required to complete at least 3 activities in each of the following areas: community service, leadership, and professional development. On behalf of Ms. Heiser and the entire Fleetwood Area School DECA chapter, it is with great pride that I present the Emerging Leader Honor Award and DECA Honor Awards to the following students. Gavin Baker, who is not here with us this evening. Allison Billings, who is also not here with us. And Connor Schlegel. Congratulations on all well-deserved recognition. Your dedication and leadership have made lasting impressions on your chapter. Best wishes to you as you pursue your future endeavors, and quoting Ms. Heiser, you will be greatly missed. I'd like to introduce Ms. Carol Masiak to close our program this evening.
Good evening. Tonight we recognize many of our students for their hard work and dedication. These students have gone above and beyond to think critically, craft imaginatively, and put their problem-solving and collaboration skills to the test. It is their true commitment that is truly commendable. They have pursued their interests in the areas of art, business, and journalism, which have allowed them to foster leadership skills and exercise their creativity. As I make my way around the building on a daily basis, I am always in awe of the sense of pride that these students have for the projects they work on and the pieces they create. The passion and enthusiasm that emulates when students are asked how the competition went or what project they're currently working on is truly inspiring to see. Through their involvement and contributions, they have played such an integral part in creating a positive student culture that we have here at school. In closing, I would like to take a moment to thank the advisors, sponsors, and parents and guardians who have supported our students and encouraged them to grow their passions and pursue their interests. Through your support, our students have been able to let their creativity and hard work shine. Only a select few students get recognized for these achievements, and for that, you should all be very proud. Thank you all, and once more, congratulations to our students.